Hey guys, welcome to the Brains and Beauty School YouTube channel. My name is Allison Conway, your host and makeup extraordinaire. Whoop whoop. Okay, so here's what we're going to talk about today. You just ordered your Seint makeup. Yay! And you got it in the mail. What did you order? You ordered the collection that had 8 things in it. So you got it in the mail and you're all excited. But what do? Where do you start? And how do you put this makeup on? Okay, so let's get started. When you opened up your mail, you probably got a compact that looks something like this. In this compact, it holds 8 little tins. How do you put your tins in there? What's the best order? We're about to go through that. You also got this one brush, and this is called the 3D brush. I'm going to show you how you can apply your makeup using this one brush that you got in the mail. So this is all you need, your compact, your 8 tins of makeup, and your brush. So let's get started. When you got your collection and you ordered it, what you got first was 3 highlight colors, you got 1 contour color, you got 2 lip and cheek colors, 1 bronzer, and 1 illuminator. So what does that all mean? So your highlight colors, those are going to go on your skin, your main face, cover the most surface area. They're going to be your highlight shades. They are going to help you cover up, I like to say neutralize, a lot of your blemishes or other skin tone areas that you want to even out. So your tins came in the mail something like this. This is the front and they slide out just like this. Okay, they're really cute tins. So what you do is you take these tins, you open them up, and you're going to get your compact. And all you're going to do is slide that compact in just like this. So how do you get all of your colors in order? So when you first open up your makeup palette, there's going to be a mirror up top. And on your front part of your palette, you are going to want to line up your 3 highlight shades first. You're going to order them from lightest to darkest. This is how I like to do it. So lightest to darkest, and then your contour shade is going to go right here. And the reason why I like doing that is because this helps you go in order when you're putting the color on your face. Then you're going to take your lip and cheek colors and open up the other side, and you're going to put your lip and cheek colors up, then you're going to put your bronzer, and then your illuminator. And we're about to go through all the steps on how you put all of this on your skin and your face so that it's simple and easy to use. Let's start with the cream foundation highlight shades. So 3 came in the mail, and I'm going to tell you 2 different ways that you can use this. One, you can use all 3 colors on your face at one time if you think you need to. Or another thing that you can do is maybe you're using only 2 of these 3 shades, kind of depending on the time of year and how tan your skin is. So in the summertime, you might use your 2 darker shades, and then in the wintertime, you might be using your 3 lighter shades. It's kind of up to you, and once you start with the program, you can talk to me. I'll be your makeup artist, and I'll tell you how I think you should best use this. So today what I like to do, I actually like to use 2 of the 3 colors in the winter time because there's not a lot happening on my face. So let's get started. You're going to pick up your 3D brush. There's 2 ends. There's this end right here that's flatter and this end that's a little bit pointier. You see? So what you're going to do first is you are going to take your darkest shade and you are going to put it on the surface area of your face that you are going to be covering up the most of. So what does that mean? You're going to be putting your makeup, whoops, I should pull my hair back, kind of along the bottom part of your face, up here on my cheek, sort of above your eyebrows, and kind of fan it like this. And this is where you're going to put it. The key here is do not use a lot of product, okay? Just lightly put this into your makeup because cream makeup is super pigmented, and the less you use, the better and more natural your skin will look, and it'll give it a natural dewy glow. So if you put more on, then it's going to look so cakey and your skin might even break out. So let's just use a little bit. And this makeup is supposed to be buildable. So what do I mean by buildable? It means you do 1 layer on your face and then you can add more later if you need to. All right. So what's next? we are going to add our next shade, our brightening shade. So the first shade that we used is the one that is closest to our skin, and the next shade that we're going to use is going to be the brighter shade. So again, take this pointy end, put it in your brightening shade, and you are going to put it right here on your chin, your Cupid's arrow, right down the middle of your nose, and kind of fan it out on top like this. Make sense? Great. And then you can also put it on the outer corner of your eyes to help brighten that up and give a lifted look. All right, contour. Let's do contour. So we are going to take this part of our brush, and we are going to put this contour shade on. So this is going to be the shade right here. And we're going to find our cheekbone. Here is my tip on how to find your cheekbone. A lot of people will tell you to go like this, and sometimes I've even said that. But here is what you're going to do. You're going to purse your lips together like this. When you do that, you're going to find where your cheekbones are. Okay, so watch. I am placing this contour just above my cheekbone. See how that kind of highlights exactly where it needs to be, so when I smile, that's where my contour goes. You're also going to take that same end, put it back in your contour, and you are going to apply in a little arc shape on your forehead, kind of hitting from the outer corners of your eyebrows. And you're going to swoop, and then you're going to do your jawline. Now here's a funny tip. Pull your chin back and get that double chin in that area right there, because it provides this shadow underneath your skin. Pretty funny, huh? Okay, so we just use the colors on this first part of your palette. Next, we're gonna flip it over, and we have 2 lip and cheek colors. You only need to pick one, but here's what you can do. Take that same side you just use your contour on, put a little bit on your lip and cheek color, and really just apply it just above that contour line. I like to apply my blush back here and pull it up towards my eyebrows because it kind of pulls my face back, but sometimes people like to put it right here on the apples of their cheek, and it's just a personal preference. When you put it here, it makes your cheeks look a little fuller. Okay. So at this point, this is where I like to blend. I have 1 layer of cream makeup across my face. I have my regular foundation shade that matches my skin here, 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 and here. I have my brightening shade right here, 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 fanned out in the corners of my eyebrows. I have my contour shade just above my cheekbone, on my forehead, and on my neckline. One more spot of contour that I forgot to tell you. You can take your ring finger and you are going to contour your nose by finding the just outside the corner of your nose bone. When you do this, you'll see what I'm talking about, and pull it down. And you see how slender my nose looks after applying it that way? That's what you're trying to achieve. So take your brush after you have put this 1 layer of makeup on. It feels so light. It's incredible. Okay, now take this pointier end of this 3D brush, and you are going to start blending, starting with the lightest color. First, you are going to push into your skin the lightest color, and you're going to work towards the darkest color. So you're going to start with your brightening shade, and you're going to just push it in your skin. If you swipe this makeup, you are going to remove the product from your face, which defeats the purpose of putting makeup on. So we want to dab it into our skin. Then we're going to do the same thing. We're going to continue to blend next with that first shade that we put on our skin, that main shade, and we are going to continue to push all of this into our skin. It's going to look so nice, and it's going to make our pores look smaller. If you have big pores, that's one of the great benefits of this cream makeup. So you're pushing it into your skin. Next, this is when I flip my brush over and I start pushing in the darker color. So kind of where my contour and my blush is, that's where I'm really pushing in the makeup into my skin, and I'm blurring that line that's right here where the contour line is, and I'm blurring the line between the blush and the contour. I'm going to do the same thing here, brushing up towards my forehead and pulling this part down from my chin line. As you can see, now everything is perfectly blended, And next up, what you can do is apply your bronzer. So the bronzer gives you a little sun-kissed look. Now, since it is a little bit cooler outside, I'm not going to go crazy with my bronzer because I'm kind of pale, but I'm going to still take this darker side. I'm going to lightly swirl it in here into my bronzer, and I'm just going to kind of flush with a little circular motions areas of my face where I usually get a little bit of sun-kissed, to kind of give a little extra sun-kissed look across my skin and give me a little more color. Okay, done with that. Here is the final step that you can use with your 8-pack collection. So you got an illuminator. This illuminator acts as a highlighter. So take the pointy end of your brush, just slightly dab it. You don't need a lot here, but this gives you almost that little cherry on top to your whole makeup look. I like to put just a little bit on my nose, kind of over my eyebrows. Sometimes you can put it on the inner corners of your eye. Use your finger there if you need to. You can also, of course, do it on the outer corners, a lot of the places where you might have done your brightening shade, and it gives you just that extra little oomph in your look. So that's it. This is your 8-pack collection. If this is what you ordered, this is how you start. Just remember, you have 8 compartments for your tins that came with your collection, and you get this one brush. You can do your full face of makeup with this one brush if you follow step by step how I just told you. And like I said, I will reiterate again how I like to organize my tins within this compact, because it's all here, just this one. I like to first on the top put all 3 of my cream makeup foundation main shade highlights here. I put my contour shade here. Then when you flip it over, I put my 2 lip and cheek colors here, my bronzer here, and my illuminator. Again, lip and cheek. I almost forgot to share it with you. They're called lip and cheek because you can put it on as lipstick. Okay, so here's the deal. Let me know if you have questions. You know where to find me on Instagram, which is AllisonLC_11. On TikTok as well. The links are below in the description, so take a look, and they popped up here somewhere on my screen. So please go there, reach out to me. I'd love to help you out or help you buy more makeup or troubleshoot where you are leaving off. Let me know what you think, and I hope that tutorial was super helpful when you start out with this perfect size 8-pack collection. See you guys soon.